I do like, I did like how we played last week. We not cause too many turnovers. Juju Smith-Schuster. Cameron Hayward.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger,
Captain
and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they take on last year's #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield, and the upstart Cleveland Browns. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland never stop supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through
Steelers.
him, if he's not on the top of his game,
this is must-win
your
for
team's
the
not going to
Steelers.
benefit at all.
And the walking cliche dispenser. The Steelers get lined up.
The NFL
and
season
we are
is
underway.
Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line.
Okay, we get up to 30.
Up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield, the second-year quarterback from Oklahoma, will pilot this offense as the Browns get set for their first drive. So first and 10.
We're going to get this game started with the run.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last
and
year.
Chubb gets into the secondary.
And
gets tackled.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Aw, damn it, I'm sending Njoku out.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Chubby boy. Yeah, but we got Kareem Hunt back.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's got
and Landry makes the catch. First down.
11 yards there, first down.
They got to get there quicker, though.
A first carry now for Kareem
Hunt
and
gets
stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just
nowhere.
Cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. We'll look now at our starting defense.
Cameron Hayward.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
Chubb again gets into the secondary.
He's able to rattle off 6
before getting taken down.
Get him to 3rd and 4.
I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Pass gets broken up.
That should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right?
The kick is good. No good. Oh, my bad. Now they have a short field.
A pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner.
James Conner getting.
So you got Freeman else. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On second down, Conner looking for space.
And Conner gets
stop right. Still going. And he'll go.
And now they're in the Browns' territory.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Samuel.
It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down now, it's Conner, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
We can't stop the Steelers.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there.
Ben takes the snap. And Ben gets sacked.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Kyler Fackrell coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets sacked again.
Myles Garrett in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Ben takes the snap.
On 3rd and long. Over the middle, Rodgers has it.
And Rodgers.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
And Chris Boswell is on the kick.
Not just in my playing
snap,
career,
good hold, it's good.
Together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
He needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended,
Chubb
but we also know
gets
it's not
a
ending
short
today.
gain
so
on first down.
continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're
And
in the conference.
and Chubb gets taken out in the backfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Check.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Ball gets broken up.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground. Now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
And Connor gets deep into the secondary and gets taken down.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Right back to Connor here.
And Connor gets a gain of.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
It's a gain of a few.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
Bell is.
Oh,
I'm sorry, not mean to call him Bell. Connor gets
23 yards
a lot.
Pick up there. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces.
Yes.
The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when the back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And this one also slow and developing.
And that'll be the end of the first.
Here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing
Okay, I have a question for you.
Here.
How good is the quality? Is it like blurry?
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. Good defense holds him now.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself
Kick is
available
good.
to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
This is fielded at the goal line.
And the Browns just want to get points in general.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Damn it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
No, that was a mistake.
And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I want to put him in motion.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Chubb into the secondary again.
Down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They run on first down as they get about
and
3.
Hunt gets
2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Roughly 3.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Landry gets a block from Odell, getting down to the 16.
And themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well. catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On first down, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And able to get him down, but he does reach.
And he gets down to the 5.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Alert, 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 alert. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Mayfield.
Caught! David Njoku!
He's got it for a Cleveland
6-6.
David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
And the kick is good.
For 6, gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide.
Now we have to. Now we get to kick to them for the first time.
Are they a big extra blocker on the field, or are they a
So now they
caught
start.
in between? So
Now they start where we want them to.
Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Samuels. And not much to
Samuel's not going nowhere on that play.
1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor.
Connor gets a gain of.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run forward with
Yes,
Connor.
stop
He's
short.
going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew
They
where
have
the
the
first
snap.
down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Yes.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second.
And Chubb gets destroyed.
Effective too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing
Ball
for them
gets,
to do.
pass gets broken up.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning,
Captain Fat
tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate to
Gerald Avery.
And sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring.
And Juju gets taken down in the backfield.
Keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with
Looks like it's going to be a run.
We'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Now we're going to see something interesting.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. Landry, agile footwork. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
1:45 to score. 2 timeouts.
And 10. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. Second quarter here. He has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Well, so far, just the single catch. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle to Beckham.
And Odell gets down to the 15.
15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. And again, it's Mayfield. He
picked off!
Intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, it's Connor. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. On third down,
damn it!
It's Connor.
And they're just going to let the clock run out.
But they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Now Landry.
And that's a face mask, but the quarter can't end on a defensive penalty.
Starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is good.
You did it. I had to.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we'll head down to Orlando. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes,
and that ball's caught by Gene McDonald.
What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
How's that not intentional grounding?
Defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. And none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Captain. And down he goes. He gets sacked.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Not,
So
yeah,
instead
let's
of
shoot
giving
on the
them
fourth
another
down.
third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, that ball goes through the end
Didn't
zone.
quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb.
And Chubb.
3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough road.
Landry tries to truck him.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. That is
Caught by Callaway.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
And then Njoku.
Good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that
Caught by Odell down to the 3.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Mayfield. He'll buy some time.
No!
Pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland
No,
touchdown.
he was.
David Njoku.
They're not going to review it.
Second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
They're not going to review it.
On to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That drive goes 80 yards in 6
They
plays.
are. I can't believe it.
For Cleveland.
They did not review it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I feel like that was at least worth taking a look at.
Out to the 25 on the touchback. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and they didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Staying on the ground with Samuels.
Samuels gets the 1st down.
And his rough night continues. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now,
they're not throwing the ball.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means
they're like just like refusing them
from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. To throw on 2nd and 6, Roethlisberger. It's a 1st down on a game.
I guess be careful for what you wish for.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
And that's off catch. Takes the hit and makes the play.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what...
He's in.
Damn it.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Now it's interesting. Do they go for 2?
His 1st touchdown on the year. as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals.
Nope.
And down he goes.
And he gets sacked.
Well, they tried to get 2. And ended up
I guess it doesn't really matter.
The quarterback had nowhere to go. The ball ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Holding, and that's holding.
They would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down. Throwing on second and 14. Mayfield.
Picked off!
Beckham, and it's intercepted.
That ball's going to be going for 6. Steelers lead.
He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
Points are going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point,
I think all that's going to matter from this game is the result.
Puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
Hunt. Not going anywhere.
Hargrave there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Picked off again!
On that play.
Oh no, cutback shot.
Here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. A good pickup. They get 8, but it's third down now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Mayfield now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now Mayfield. That's to the right side, complete to Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Mayfield. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year.
Almost picked off.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
Chubb.
And he'll fight his way down.
Gain of
around
1.
12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mayfield on play action. That's incomplete, but there is a
That's
flag
holding.
down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider
Kick is good.
And they wisely
Cyber puts it through.
and made it for it.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down.
Ward looks like he was gonna try to pick it off, but then
takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot.
Captain
18 yards. Both teams
Captain Beth with their high-end talent.
Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. The throw down the field caught by his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught. It's Eli Rogers. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down.
Touchdown, Steelers!
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at his 4.
And he gets to the 23.
At about the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that.
Picked off again!
Time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the former.
And that's the game, pretty much.
And he's in for 6.
Steelers take a 2-possession lead.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
That ball's again almost picked.
Former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes
He's
from.
pretty much thrown almost 5 picks.
It's deep in there, right? So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Pass broken up.
Away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational?
Again picked off.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Sean
Okay.
Davis with a pick. He was looking for Landry that time. Both defenses.
Skip, man. There's no. What's the point?
So this one in the
and basically
that's
that's
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The game. The Browns get embarrassed.
Second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a
the
lot
Browns
of people
got embarrassed.
We're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
Basically, there's like nothing else to say.
And then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Basically, that'll do it for this episode. Hope you have a great day. Peace.